It was a good ride. um, quick one, I guess. I was talking with a friend of mine, someone I consider a friend, someone that has my best interest at heart, someone that I I can relate to and share thoughts with. Some thoughts, not all thoughts, not everyone. No one's gonna be able to completely get you know everything you are, obviously, but someone that I can share a quality time with, and we were talking about these. So he's had a reasonable some events that have happened in his life that had made him question in his older years now. He could very well be my dad. He's a good couple of decades on me, um, but we're good friends. And he told me that due to the events that have happened in his life recently, some medical issues, some things that have made him, reflect, on life, on his life's choices and and things. He he started to go to a church. One of his relatives uh, invited him, and he had been someone that cares about him and has been taking care of him during the tough time that he's been spending out of work and things like that. And he started going to church, and he shared with me that he's already been doing this for a little bit, for maybe a month or two, just a reasonable small amount of time, but he says that he's already finding issues with the leadership and I guess the foundation of the leadership in the church, uh, when it comes to when it comes to relating to what the word is saying. He's already finding issues there, and I totally understand where he's at. uh, so we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, man, I shared with him that I spent the best part of a little bit more than half of my life dealing with in and out of mainstream churches and 501c3s, and dealing with these type of folks, uh, and helping them start from the ground up. I did this a couple of times, help certain folks to start from the ground up, uh, you know, out of the goodness of my heart, because I've never been. I truly believe in the love of Yah. I believe in the love of the Father, so much so that He sent His Son. You know, it's like, if that's not the best representation of how important, His salvation is. I don't know. Maybe you need to reevaluate what's important to you. But I've 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 spent a good amount of time dealing with these type of folks, and I've came to the same conclusion. Every single 501c3, doesn't matter where you're at, doesn't matter if you're in a big city or out in the sticks. You know, it's there's something to be said, and this is rare, and it's rare, and this is what I was sharing with him. It's rare to find men, uh, a man that will genuinely share the word with you and speak with you like like a friend, and share with you back and forth what the spirit has been revealing to him, to that man, in the all in the spirit of the Father. There's no other way to put it. All in the spirit of truly growing and truly, uh, truly finding the revelation for the well-being in your life, so like for me, for example, like I don't have an agenda. I never have. I never will, because I understand my Father in heaven well enough to know that this isn't it. So I don't waste my energy trying to acquire a position of power per se, and in the things of this world, because I know that that's not where real power comes from. I know that the devil is the ruler of this world, and we are not of this world. And I have came to comprehend that. So because I have came to comprehend that, I can sit down with my friend without an agenda other than, hey, I want to make sure that you are okay. I want to make sure that you are okay inside, because I truly care. Inside, I care. I care about you the way the Father cares about me. And I have learned that, right? So anything that I may share with you about the word is for your benefit, not because I'm trying to get you to believe me and get more followers for my 501c3, and more money, more profit of this world. I'm not doing it because of that. I share the word, and I share quality time with you. Even if we don't mention mostly anything in the Bible, God is always in my heart in every interaction that I have with those that I choose or the Father tells me to share my time with, because I truly mean it inside. And it is such a rare thing. It is such a rare thing in this world today, and it truly breaks my heart. It really bothers me, because we're called to hate the things that the Father hates. And it truly bothers me that there's men out there that pose and they behave as if they're the Father's people, but every handshake has a double meaning. Every handshake has a double meaning because they have a double-hearted mind, and their agenda is to prosper in the numerical sense for the things of this world, and they pretend as if they are doing it for the kingdom of God, and they're not. They're greedy. They're greedy for the riches of this world. And if you are behaving like that, and you're a man that behaves like this and acts like that, and you're claiming the Father's name, you are you are misleading his people, and that's not right. That's not right. It's not going to gain you anything at the end of the age. And uh, and I remember what Yeshua said. I remember what Jesus said. You know, something to the effect of, better to wrap a millstone around your neck, throw yourself into the ocean, than to mislead one of these little ones. Let the children come to me, right? So we ought to be like children. That's our purest form, you know. So I understand the analogy there. He wants us to be in our purest form, where we are susceptible, when we're open, when we have a willing heart for the Spirit to come and shape us and instruct us to keep us in the right path, in that narrow path, because it is a narrow path. There's no such thing as I can't imagine. There's no such, you can't have it both ways. You're either you're either popular with the Father, or you're popular with the devil. You won't have it both ways. But yeah, I just wanted to. I don't want to make this too long. Just wanted to. I've been feeling the Father's been giving me so much. He's been telling me so much. He wants me to share with you guys, and I truly feel the fulfillment in sharing, the light that He's put inside of me, and I have to be obedient and have to do that. I have to start being better with that. Um, I have so much I want to share. that I feel inside of me that I need to let it out for the sake of growth, not for any other reason, not to bash on anybody, not to disrespect anybody, but for the sake of spiritual growth and guidance to his people and for those that he's knocking on their door, because I was once dormant, and and yes, we know what the scripture says. Before he formed us in the womb, he knew us. Uh, and he had already destined. If you're chosen or called, he already destined your future for you in that sense. Uh, but we still have to make that choice of stepping forward. That's part of putting our faith into action. You believe, and then you have to either want to open the door or step through the doors that he opens for you and make those decisions as the spirit of the Father guides you and instructs you. So um, yeah, I just wanted to share that. Just that's it's like that's all I try to do every day, every single day when I open my eyes at the rising of the sun. I try. The first thing in my heart, the moment my foot touches the ground out of bed, it's like, okay, Father, here we go again. I don't have anything else in my mind, nothing else in my heart other than I have to do right by the Father. I have to do right by my Creator because I just have to. You know, I just I could sit and ponder a million reasons why I need to do it, but I just have to. I just have to be who the Father wants me to be. I can't be anyone else, and I do so following those very two commandments: loving Him with all my heart, all my mind, all my strength, and then loving others as I love myself. So when I see everybody else, even those that have wronged me, I don't desire any revenge. Like I don't have the room for it. I don't have the room for vengeance inside of me, or revenge, or anger, or hate. I just like I see them and I see myself, and I'm like I could be that guy. The spirit reminds me you could be just as lost or deceived. You could be such as prone to suffer the consequences that they will suffer through because of their intolerance, because of uh, their ignorance, you know, or just their bad choices. So like even when a man makes a bad choice, I uh, I try to do the best in my heart to find forgiveness and to put that in a different space in my mind, in my heart. So, anyways, I just wanted to come here real quick. I'm gonna be coming more often and sharing what the Father puts in my heart uh, with you guys. So, thank you, all you guys, whoever watched this. I don't like I've mentioned before. I, I don't do this. I'm not doing this because it's popular to make a YouTube channel and monetize it. I'm not doing that because of that. My primary and only purpose for me doing this and stepping out of my comfort zone is to edify, to be the tool that the Spirit of the Father uses to edify you, whoever you may be. So that's the only agenda. The only agenda is for you to get closer to your Creator. And I am honored if I can be that tool to do so, even just a little bit. I am more than honored, and I am fulfilled for it. So, all right, bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day.